But anyway, so my idea is to do a little, that's why I said bring pens and paper if you need, if you want to.
Mhm.
So I'm just going to share with you a few tips to develop a physical personal practice. And then we're going to ground, we're going to relax, we're going to do a short physical practice together. And then you are going to do that same bit, which is easy. We've done it last time, and it's something really that I'm sure you do many, many times whenever you watch video or you go to classes, because it's kind of, warrior two, lunges, etc. But we make it short. We do it together. You do it on your own. So if you have something that you don't have to think about, oh, what am I going to do? Something you can have a little think. And you can choose. You can have something that you do in bed. So we're going to do a few things at the end that you can do in bed. You can do standing. You can do while you wait for, not for the bus maybe, but for your tea or coffee and stuff. So something that I'm talking developing this, it's not that you have to start and do all this tomorrow. Something that could be helpful is having a little journal, something, as I mentioned before, something nice and girly or boyish, whatever you like anyway. And write down, maybe you can write down a few poses that you did, so you do them, then you take a note. Any challenges, either physical to a posture, or like, I really don't want to do it, so it can be personal. Any feelings, something that, you feel like, oh my God, I can't wait to get up and do it. This morning, I was so excited to get up and do it. Or this pose really feels hard. Or when I was in Warrior 2, I've been thinking. So just, it's a matter of noticing what's going on. The point of life, from the point of life now, sorry, I don't want to say something so big, but something that is really useful is getting to the point when, not 100% of the time, but you become aware of the thought so that you are not in it. I also recorded a short meditation that I will share with you at some point soon. And it is all about the touch into your thoughts and feelings, etc. So anyway, so having like a new journal and a nice pen maybe can help you to just write a few notes there. If you're an artist, you can draw something, you can draw poses that you want to do, or something like that. Make it, we mentioned this before, to make a special and sacred space. I live on my own usually, and so it's easier, I understand that it can be easier for me to find the space and the time. Anywhere can be, I can make my living room my sacred space. I can have my Buddha, my incense, my candles. I can have all there. For you, maybe you have a special room where you can just go there and nobody goes there. Amazing. If you don't, you can even make your bathroom special. You say, I'm going to be there for 7 minutes, between 8 and 8:07, or 6 and 6:07, whatever. You just put a candle or an essential oil, something like that, to make it like special and sacred. So it doesn't have to be, I would love to have a studio in my house, but I don't. But for me, as I say, I understand it can be easier. Also, how much time you can have available. So some days, maybe you're on your own, your partner is gone, and you say, oh, I've got half an hour, I've got 15 minutes, I've got 40 minutes. You can really explore. you can watch a video and then you can do it on your own. You can do pranayama, you can do a breath, you can do chanting a mantra. I don't know if you saw, I posted on Facebook. I was inspired on Saturday. I just escaped for 5 minutes on the terrace, and I just chanted Ganesha mantra for 108 times. So if you want to challenge yourself to do it, maybe you don't feel like doing it on your own because it can be like, oh, I don't know, you know. So it's a video there. We can do it together, kind of thing. So, like Barbara said, she does the 5 minutes in the morning, which is like, you know, silent meditation or the gratefulness or something. So you can do that, and then 2 poses. So you can start doing the body as well. It is probably, well, not for everyone, but it can be challenging to start. And I understand that. I was there. I don't know whether you can put your mat next to your bed on your side. So you wake up, it's like, oh, it's there. You can jump around, but you might as well put your feet there and do done. 3 minutes, done. 3 minutes. You know, we start very small. I would say child, but sometimes in the morning, child pose can actually be challenging. You know, the body a bit like, oh, a little bit stiff, but you can do that and then see what happens, because many times for me was doing that. It's like, okay, I remember I had a green mat, a really bright green mat. And so, okay, so when I was doing my teacher training, so I would be there. And actually, if you say, I'm just going to do child, or I'm just going to sit, and you just do that. So anything that comes after will be something extra that you did. You know what I mean? We have to kind of trick ourselves many times. So you're there, I just want to sit. And then it's like, oh yeah, but I really want my shoulder. Oh, then my hips. And you know, without even realizing you've done something and you feel like, great. And you can take on the world. You can, I mean, both of you, I think, are sleeping quite well, you mentioned. And whoever watches the video, sorry, I always forget about the people who are not here, but some people may watch the video later. So going to bed at a decent time and having a good night's sleep may actually help you. If in the morning you just put your alarm like 5 minutes or 10 minutes a little bit earlier. I don't like, I'm one of those people who doesn't particularly like getting up too early. But if I slept well, everything is really much, much easier. And yes, and have that journal near you so that while you do those practices, you notice what goes on in your mind. Often will be something, you should be doing this, you shouldn't be doing that. What are you doing now? You have to do this, you have to do that. Think about, rarely you might feel like, oh, you're amazing, you're doing this. You really have to write down afterwards saying, yes, I've done it. But while you're there, the mind goes and does whatever it wants to do, which is usually putting us down. That's its job. So we have to recognize that's the job of the mind. And we can just say, great, thank you, you've done the job. Now you can just go and leave me alone. Any questions? No, great. So I'm going to do a little bit of practice. Actually, while I was there waiting for the right time to happen, maybe we can do this. And this is something you can also do. Put in a song, a music, maybe a mantra. I can share a playlist, and then you can just choose a song that you like. And you can do that 3 minutes, 5 minutes, it depends. So we're going to play this song to start with. as they say, dance as nobody's watching. So it's I don't know, I liked it. I just dropped into it. So you can close your eyes, you can turn the light off if you want, just not hurt yourself if you don't want anybody to see you, but it's only us, so nobody actually sees you. And we just feel the music and we just move. Just move. Doesn't have to be yoga. I mean, you see me move. I'm not a dancer. I'm not a very ballerina type of woman. But it's fun to move. So we're gonna do that for a few minutes. So just imagine that. Okay, where are you, baby? Here you are. Here you are. Nothing. Nope. Okay, Barbara can hear it. Sarah can't. Johnny, should I turn it up? You're moving through honey. It's heavy and you move slowly. Just go and explore. There is a potential that needs to be stretched.
Jai Siya Ram, Jai Jai जय जय हनुमान गोसाई कृपा कराऊ गुरुदेव की नाई संगत मोचन कृपामिदा la la langota alanisha
Jai Siya Ram, Jai Jai Hanuman.
jai siya ram jai jai hanuman jai siya ram jai jai hanuman jai siya ram jai jai
Slowly, slowly, you can come down, find your way down to seated, keeping your eyes closed. Just be aware of any sensation. You move your body, you let yourself go, you let yourself free, you follow the music. Any feelings? Was your mind talking while you were doing this? Was the mind telling you something? Or was it free because you were focusing on the music, on your body, on having fun? Maybe your heart beats a little bit faster. We really have to become observers of what happens to us in the body, in the mind, psychologically. Once you find your comfortable seat, become aware of your breath. Few deep inhales and really letting go with the exhale. Ah. 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 You can take your thumbs and your index finger together. Keep the other three fingers straight. Put your hands on your knees. Just feeling light, warm light coming up from your toes, warming up your toes, the sole of your feet, the whole foot, the whole feet. Ankles and calves and knees, just feeling the lightness and the warmth up to your thighs and hips. So really feeling your legs warm and light. Your spine is long and straight, the shoulders are soft. And you see this light and warmth coming up through the base of the spine, along the spine, front of the body. Just feeling light, feeling the warmth, back of the spine, back of the body, shoulders. Feeling this light filling the shoulders, those arms and elbows, forearms and wrists and fingers. both hands. You're just light. Chest and heart. Stop in your heart for a moment. Just see yourself in that space, in that light. What are you feeling? What are you doing in that space, in your heart space? And this light is warm, goes up to your throat and neck, back of your head, relaxing your skull, the light and the warmth all over your forehead, your third eye, the middle of your forehead, your eyes, back of your eyes, nose, lips, the whole face, and inside your mouth. You are a ball of light and warmth and ease, joy, comfort. Just be this ball of light. Then little by little, become aware of your breath. The breath coming in and out. A few deep breaths and come back to the presence of whatever is around you. Any noise, any sensation of the mat you're sitting on. Maybe there's a smell around you. Maybe someone is cooking for you. So whatever brings you back to the present moment. Release your hands. And slowly open your eyes whenever you're ready. So this is something simple that can be done. Another little extra thing that you can do anytime. I want to practice, I said at the beginning, this is a class, practice, workshop, a little bit of everything. So we're going to practice something we've done in the past, which is a pranayama, Anulom Vilom, or Anuloma Viloma, you can see it different ways. And this is alternated nostril breathing. And it's very good for grounding, very good like before going to bed. You can do it in the morning if you have a long day ahead or worries, and that can just keep your anxiety or worries at bay. It's good for your respiratory system. So for your lungs, if you have cough, you might try and do this. It might relieve this cough. And what we do, we take the middle finger, take our hands, middle finger and index finger down with your right hand. And sorry, I can't see without my glasses. You close your right nostril. You breathe in with your left. You close your left and release through the right. Inhale through the right. Close it, the right nostril. Open the left, exhale through the left. So this is one round. Inhale left, exhale. So you always start with the left. Exhale right. We are not going to do retention. So we just breathe normally and do this. So I'm going to guide one more, and then you can do 5 on your own just to get a habit of it. And if there are any questions, you can jot them down and we can discuss them at the end. So middle and index, close your right, inhale left. Close your left, open the right and exhale. Inhale through the right. Close the right nostril with the thumb, open the left, exhale. So just do 5 more of those, following your own breath. And just focus in on the action that you are doing. And whenever your 5th time is up, you can keep your eyes closed and take your hands on your lap and just feel the sensations. You may notice one nostril that can be more free than the other one. And that's absolutely normal. It also changes depending on the time of the day. So we did our warm up with the dance. So we can I think we can go to maybe just roll the toes for a moment. This is always a good thing to do. And then stand. We're going to do pranayams, which I really love. So after a few rolls, you can extend your legs, keeping your head down. And so this pranayam is also, we're going to do coupled together. We've done it in the past, so it's nothing new. Sometimes it's really important for your nervous system to know what is happening. So you don't have to think about what's going to happen next. Will I like it? Will I be able to do it? You know you've done it before. Your body knows you've done it before. And that's exactly what we want. We want to release any chance for our mind to talk to us. So slowly we can come up to halfway lift. We take it slow, shoulders back. Big breath out. Spine is parallel to the ground. Big inhale, exhale, we fold forward. Once more, letting the neck go, just releasing any tension there, maybe giving a little massage if you need it. Oops, sorry about the noise. Next inhale, we slowly unroll. We can bend the knees and slowly unroll the legs, the spine. Taking your hands on your lower back, pushing the hips forward. The knees are bent. Next inhale, you can extend the legs. Take your arms up. And then taking your hands together, bending the knees, folding forward. And this simple move once more, inhaling, massaging the front of your legs. Take your hands on your lower back, pushing the hips forward. And inhaling, arms go up. And this is a chance, if you need to, you can always do a little bit of side bending, especially if you do this in the morning. You can just go back down, bending the knees. This time we touch the floor with the hands, slide the hands forward. We're gonna go into Anahata. We're gonna make it flowy. So if we can move this there. Anahata is puppy pose. It's like when our heart is close to the ground. So the arms are extended, your hands, your fingers are really wide. What we're gonna do, we are down, we are taking the tail towards the ground, we're arching the back, we're looking between the knees, and we are going forward. Then we raise the head, so we look forward, the shoulders go back. And we can do this a few times. So from here, then you take your tail down, the hips go back, take the head down. So it's a kind of moving cat and cow, but actually it's a little bit lower. Same as we do when we do Adho Moksha instead of the normal down dog. So after you have given a bit of movement and fluidity to the spine, then you can lower. And here, maybe the forehead touches the ground, maybe it doesn't matter. We can stay. So we really feel the strength, your arms, the shoulders are soft, the hips are back. Exhale, we come up, taking the elbows on the ground, hands on the ground, elbows are parallel. We can shift the hips right and left, shoulders are soft. Next exhale, we are opening the elbows, coming down with the body, and you can put one hand on top of the other one with your forehead on top of it. Next inhale, hands come below the shoulders. We're coming up with a cobra. We are pushing. We're taking the hips back. I like doing that. And then we take the hands towards the knees. You can keep the head down. Just check the situation with your hips. So from when we were, sorry, I kind of did something extra we don't need to do. So we're coming back, taking the hands, tucking the toes. We're gonna do it again anyway. Extend the legs like we did before. Massage the front of the legs, hands on the lower back, pushing the lower back forward. Extend, inhale up. We're gonna go down again, straight down. Exhaling, hands to the ground. We're gonna do it a little bit faster. That first one was really slow. A couple more times. So really getting into your mind and to your body. So we do Anahata. Inhaling, elbows on the ground. Shift your hips. Exhale, open the elbows, one hand on top of the other one, forehead on your hands. Hands below the shoulders. Inhale, a nice cobra, pushing the hands, tuck the toes. Coming back with your hands. Extend the legs. Halfway lift, if you like. Exhaling down. Inhaling, massaging the front of the legs. Hands on the lower back, pushing the hips forward, gentle back bend. Extend the legs in and up. Hands together. Exhale through the body. Bending the knees, hands on the ground. Slide them forward. Anahata puppy pose. Inhale, elbows on the ground, hands extended in front of you. Exhale, open the elbows. Forehead on your hand. Once more, hands below the shoulders. Inhaling, tucking the toes, sliding your hands back. Extend the legs. Halfway lift. It's always nice to put an halfway lift there. Exhale, fold. Inhaling, massaging the front of the legs, hands on the lower back, pushing the hips forward, gentle back bend. Extend the legs, inhale up. Taking your hands to your heart. Close your eyes. And just go through the movements into your mind now. What we did, just revise it, visualize it into your mind. So now we're all going to do it together, but I'm not going to say anything. So we're all going to follow our own breath. Let's do it 3 times. When you're done, you can stop. Feel whatever is happening. And if you have any questions or doubts, take a moment to write them down, and so we can discuss them at the end. And let's walk slowly to the top of the mat. So what we just did, that pranam could be your practice. You can do one, and that is on its own one full amazing practice that's gonna take you a minute, maybe less than a minute. So you can do a little dance to warm up. You do one pranam. You can do 3 of those breathing, and off you go. So standing at the top of the mat, we're gonna do what we did, I think, last time. So again, your body and your mind shouldn't find anything too new to worry about. Standing in Tadasana, take your shoulders up your ears, take it back and down. Hands are facing forward, and just stand. Next inhale, arms go up. Exhale, fold forward. Touch the ground. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the ground. Right leg goes back. Left leg goes back. We stay in high plank. If you like, you can take your feet to the right. Back to center, inhale. Exhale to the left. Come back to high plank. Push with your hands and go into down dog. Inhale, right leg goes up. Exhale, goes to the left elbow. Inhaling back up. Exhaling, center. Inhaling up. Always the option to bend the knees and open if you feel like you need opening. Next exhale, we take it forward to the right, and then the right foot goes forward. So you find a moment to find balance, to find groundedness, so you don't have to fall. So you take your time to do that. Right foot is planted. Left foot, you are on the ball of your toes. You bend your right knee. Extend the left leg, pushing the left heel back. And slowly you can come up with your arms, and you are in lunge. This lunge can be lower, can be higher, whichever you like. Exhaling, you can open your arms into cactus, or you can have your arms at the back, extending, opening the chest. So these are all variations you can choose. Inhaling up, going to turn the left foot 45 degrees, parallel to the short edge of the mat. Gonna move the right foot so the heel is in line with the arch of the back foot. And here we are. I'm gonna turn around so you can see me. In warrior 2. Easy peasy. Shoulders soft, long arms, looking over the right fingers. Fingers are extended. One inhale, we reverse. Really feeling the right side opening. And you can hold the pose. You can make it into vinyasa, make it flowy, whatever you like, whatever you need. Exhaling, right elbow to the right knee. You never really just hang there. There's always movement there. It's very light. We extend. Or, so these are just options. You're taking your arms at the back. You're taking the right hand, if you like, down to make a side angle. To hold the pose, you can push the elbow against the knee, knee against the elbow. So the left hand can be at the back, you can keep it straight. You can bind, whatever. Releasing the bind if you have a bind. Inhaling back into. You can extend. Can turn it in. Can turn it back. So you can turn the left foot. And now you're going to have the right one parallel to the short edge of the mat. Bending the left knee, pushing it to the side. We're just going to do the same on this side. We inhale the reverse. Really breathing into the left side. Making space. Next exhale, left elbow to left knee. And choose what you want to do with the right arm. Keep it up, around the waist. Or take the left hand down. You can bind if you like. Or work towards it. You can look down to the left, or you can look forward. Just whatever is good.
Have we lost you, lady?
Are we all alone? Uh-oh. Left to our own devices.
Absolutely.
Looks like Pat's still on the call, doesn't it?
Yeah, she is. We just can't hear her.
I can't see her either, can you?
Yeah, I can see her when I go into gallery.
Ah, yes.
It's not one that I normally go into, but I thought, let me check.
Good idea. I'd not thought of that, but yeah.
You can hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear
There you
fine.
are.
Yeah, I was here. It's so weird because I was here and you couldn't see me. It's like, ooh. Okay, cool. All right then. Let's go back to top of the mat where we were. So we're gonna do one more round of what we just did, and then you do one on your own. Inhaling, arms up. Hands together, fold forward. Bend your knees, touch the floor. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, hands to the ground. Left leg goes back, right leg goes back. Your choice to turn your feet to the left and raise your opposite arm. And then opposite side. And you can just turn your feet. So it's just an option there. Walking your hands towards your feet come closer to the ground, put down dog. Inhaling, left leg up. Take it to the right elbow. Inhale up. Take it to the center. Inhaling. Take it to the left elbow. And then the left foot goes to where the left hand was. Find your ground. So don't take your hands off yet, just stay there. Like, am I comfortable? Am I safe? I am. So then we can inhale, lift arms up. Choose where your lunge is, low or high. Choose where you want your arms. Inhaling, arms forward. Open your arms, take your right foot 45 degrees parallel to the short edge of the mat. Bend your left knee. Looking over the left fingers, shoulders soft. In and reverse. Inhaling. Coming back, just transitioning. Left elbow to left knee. Choose your right arm. It's good to challenge yourself, but also you don't want to make it too complicated or too hard. Side angle, left hand goes down, close to the left foot. Left hand close to, you can have this is where blocks come very handy because you can have a block there. But you can use like a big book to help you and stay. Or you can just stay on your knee. Easy peasy. Inhaling, we come up. Extend the front leg. Turn it so it's parallel to the other foot. Turn the right foot so it's straight. Left foot becomes parallel to the short edge of the back of the mat. Bend your knees, your right knee. And we do the same. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, elbow to knee. Choose your arm position. Side angle. Elbow against knee, knee against elbow, so you keep nice and straight. Remember to breathe. Soft face, make a smile. Look down to the right foot. Release your arm. Frame the right foot. Turn the back one. This time take the right foot back. Open your knees. And sit in chair for a couple of breaths. Revise the sequence in your mind while you're in child. You were standing, You fold forward, halfway lift. You took one leg back, second one back, high plank. Turn your feet to the right, center, left, center. You walked your hands back to your feet became closer to the ground. You raise, lengthen one leg at the back, take it forward to the opposite elbow, inhaling back again to the center, inhale it back to the same side elbow and plant the foot forward. Slowly come up to a lunge. Your arms are cactus or extended at the back, whichever way you choose. You come up into warrior two. You reverse, elbow to knee. Maybe the opposite arm is extended, or maybe it's around the waist. You take the hand down to the foot, maybe with a block. Elbow to knee to elbow to keep the pose. Then you bring it up to warrior two. Feet are parallel and slowly come to the front of the mat. Or repeat to the other side. So slowly you can come back up and just do one round of what we did. So we did it together. You revised it into your mind. And now just do one on your own, and then if there's anything, any notes, any question, you can ask me. And you can do it fast, it doesn't matter, it's just to fix it into your body, into your mind. Probably tired, so don't push it, just go over it quickly just to fix it into your mind. You can always watch the video later. And when you finish, you can lay down for a few minutes. So whenever you practice, you also have to rest. Same as in life. We work and then we rest. So we have the energy to work again, get up, face the world.
Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Mrityormamritam Gamaya Om Shanti 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 Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu.
Anything you need to do, like stretches, feel free to do so you are comfortable there.
Sukhino Bhavantu. Om Sarvesham Swastir Bhavatu Sarvesham Shantir Bhavatu Sarvesham Purnam Bhavatu Sarvesham Mangalam Bhavatu.
So it's gonna be a short Shavasana tonight because it's already late.
Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu.
So just come to seated for a moment. Or you stay down if you just gone down. This was a combo class. So if you have any questions about anything, how was it doing it on your own?
Got one bit of it and then missed a bit.
That's okay.
Just keep doing it.
Yeah. How did you feel?
Yeah, I felt better that I was able to remember some of it.
Yeah. And it can be anything. This was just one thing,
Two.
2 or 3. But anyway, haven't got much, but on the YouTube link that I sent, where I also upload the videos and stuff, there is one that is 1 minute that we always do, there is no word. And then there's one that is maybe 7 minutes that I posted some time ago and it's still there. But you can just key in, 7 minutes thing, so you can, and then you can just repeat until it becomes you, or you could just make your own. I mean, you have enough material to just do it. But it's good to just start doing the physical bit. Any questions, Sarah?
No, I was good. I was all right with the first one. The second one, I just like Barbara. It's just a bit like, whoo.
Yeah,
Got a bit
it
lost.
was maybe it was too much. It was too much because we turned around. But if you remember, you can just, you do even just doing this, and then you come back, and then you just do it the other side. Sorry, you lost me there.
It's just remembering to do everything on both sides. I think that's the key, isn't it? It doesn't kind of quite matter what order you get them in, as long as you do
Ideally,
on both
Yeah.
sides.
but ask any teacher, and they will tell you that sometimes we also forget. So it can happen. But if you do one pose, you just do one thing on the right, one thing on the left. Easy. You can do 1 tree. You can do 1 tree while, I always say while you wait for your tea, because we always wait for the tea. And so you can just do this. Done. But if you did the first one, that's great. The pranam. Barbara, you need to go. I love you. Love you all. Yeah, the
You, I love
pranayama we did at the beginning, to do one and it's done. Thank you, and next time I'll make sure it's the right time. Love you.
No problem. Thank you.
Ciao, ciao, lovely ladies.
Present and not
Ciao.
present. Ciao.